I know you talking about you, Azan Ahmath, you got a multitude of demons on you.
So it's heavy because right down the street, you got Azan Ahmath. We've been openly rebuking men for not going out on the highways and hedges.
So that's all right. You said what you said, but you're going to have to pay for that, man. You're going to have to pay for it. And I know for a fact you wouldn't say that looking me eye to eye, but I'll say that to you. And the Most High is going to kill you and your wife and your children unless you repent, man.
Shalom, this is the brother Azan Ahmath, back at you with another lesson. I pray this lesson is edifying to the lambs, to the sheep of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who do well. All right, and salutations to the Bayal Shah Dawadah, the house of David. All right, Shalom. I want to read this before I get started. Okay, this is the book of Acts 20 and 29. And it reads, "For I know this, that after my departing shall grievous wolves enter in among you, not sparing the flock." All right, and it's apparent that we have wild coyotes and ravenous wolves lurking amongst the fold. So you heard what the brother said about my family. And I have a 4- and 2-year-old daughters. So when I heard that come out of this man's mouth, all right, it took me by surprise. Because regardless of our disagreements we have, that's a wicked manifesto to wish on a man who teaches the truth of Yahweh Yahweh Shai. And come to find out, I ain't the only man you said that to. Okay, which goes against the scriptures. Because the book of Psalms 105 says, "Touch not mine anointed, and do my prophets no harm." Okay, and that's a command. But it's obvious certain men, hey, you don't fear the Lord. You don't fear his commands. And I wasn't going to do, a response, a video on this particular person. I was just going to leave it alone, listen to the videos, be edified, all right, and just keep it to myself. But one of the beloved elders, I had commented on the video. He said, "Hey, man, if you have something, bring it out." Because we're here to warn the sheep. As in Isaiah 58:1 says, blow the trumpet. All right? So I'm going to proceed to share my experiences that I had with this individual. And just to shed some light on this man, it appears that his behaviors have completely got out of hand. And I agree with the videos that's going out, that the brotherhood should be warned of a wolf lurking. And they're right. You have been going under the radar. Now, I don't know anything. I don't know what's going on. I just know what happened with you and I. And we, at least speaking for myself, we don't do videos, for envy and strife or views. No, it's to edify the flock, and that's it. And I heard the brothers from Tampa Bay, and Elder Yashawamba from the Dallas camp. I heard both of those camps say if they offended this man in any way, Salakia. And that's showing humility, which is the spirit we have to walk in. But this brother right here, if you have a chance to listen to this video, which I know you will, nothing gets past you. Either you gonna see it or one of your followers, that you've indoctrined, they'll send it to you. These rebukes that we're doing on this man are out of love, for rebuke and reproving. So that you don't have to remain a reproach amongst the brethren. And this brother right here has become unprofitable to himself. You need healing. I want to get the book of James, 5 and 20. And I'm going to read this in the ASV. It says, "Let him know that he that converteth a sinner from his error of his way shall save a soul from death and shall cover a multitude of sins. So even with this man, Yahweh call, okay, we have to get the blood off our hands by sending out the warnings, you know, right? Because we all filthy rags. But the Lord said what? He said that no man take your crown. We are too close to the end to be distracted by a demon who's disgruntled. All right? We all do our best to try to walk in the Lord's ways, all right, in this flesh. You know, we're doing the best we can, because there is a flip side, being that Yahweh hates a false balance. So you're going to have righteous Israelites and you're going to have wicked Israelites with initiatives. Right? And that's the point I want to speak on. You know, you got some that live in the flesh because the oil in their lamps have dissipated. Okay? The spirit has totally departed them. Let's read this. This is Job 12:16. With him is strength and wisdom, and the deceived and the deceiver are his. And Yahweh call, you are deceived, my man. You are enamored in craftiness. Okay? You got multiple witnesses that have bad reports on this man. Right? Let's go to the 15th chapter, and I'm going to stay in the same book of Job. Okay? Because vanity is going to cease. Okay? Loose lips sink ships. Right? Job 15:31. Let not him that is deceived trust in vanity, for vanity shall be his recompense. Right? Vanity and a vain opinion can lead you down to a roadblock of recompense. And this man Yahweh call has a demon on him that's nonstop with the bullshit. Because first off, when I met him, all right, in 2019, I just had learned who GMS was. I was still watching other camps, all right? But my spirit was unsatisfied with watching these other camps. I wasn't feeling the staff banging, the Kwam Yasharalas, the Bring It Out boys, if you can pick up what I'm putting down. All right, HODC, WFI, HOI, Sakari. I wasn't feeling that. It was too much like a black movement, right? So I knew there was more. I knew it was more to it, just coming into this truth, right? So I saw a video of Elder Yashawamba in the woods with just a Bible and incense and the camera, right? And it was the most comforting video I've heard, okay, and seen to this point. Just comforting. Not to have all the hoopla, right? So I was excited when I ran into a man that lived in the same city as me that had GMS on his name. All right, because at that point, okay, Yahweh Call still had GMS on his name. But he was like, you know, not really in the camp. This is what I've been told, right? From the testimonies of the brothers. So I started subscribing to more Great Millstone camps. All right, watching the videos, learning. Okay, end up clicking up with this guy, right? Because we're in the same city. So the brother had reached out to me, okay, and me not know what's going on, okay, of who he offended in different states, even down there in San Francisco. So I meet up with the brother, and then it was a whole different story. I went out to the streets on the highways to teach. The brother was supposed to teach with me, all right? He shows up 30 minutes, 40 minutes late while I'm alive, all right? Stayed for about 10 minutes, said a couple words, and then left while I was still alive, all right? So that kind of, rubbed me the wrong way, you know? And at this point, I'm not too fond of GMS because, you know, this brother is supposed to be the head. And look how he doing me. And I'm just going to say this as a man. You know, if I was weak-minded, all right, it was in my feelings, hey, I could have left the truth because I wasn't feeling them other groups And now I just come onto this group, and this man is representing the whole camp because he's a head, all right, allegedly. That's what I believed. But he was moving in a mischievous way. And the scriptures talk about men, okay, their feet are swift to mischief. The brother called me back. Hey, Azan, we got camp. You want to come and meet us? I said, yeah, I'll come meet you. He gives me a time. I drive about 45 minutes out to where he was at. All right. I get there early. Okay. 20 minutes early. And come to find out, he had already had camp and left. Never called me, never texted me, anything. This is the book of 1 John 2 and 5. But whoso keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of God perfected. Yeah, but whoso keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of God. And you didn't keep your word, bro. Okay? And through the Spirit, the Lord, all right, opened my eyes that this man isn't right. He ain't right. See, now you're just a nonstop demon to multiple brothers that sincerely love the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, and love the brotherhood. But now that you out the picture, everybody's being demonized. You see? So you're playing the harlot and the victim at the same time. Heaping disciples, man. Okay? What motivates a brother to fly to Europe just to fellowship with a man who just got put out the group? Man, that's not normal. That ain't normal. Lying on brothers. Okay? Making yourself to be the only righteous brother teaching. This is what you telling people out here, man. You see? And I'm nobody. Hey, I'm nobody. I'm just a humble brother keeping my head down and teaching. I love Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And I don't know if you are intimidated by my presence in the same city. Okay? I don't know what it is. And to hear what you say about me to other brothers, all right, just coming to this truth, hey, it's sickening, man. It's sickening. I hear all the rumblings telling brothers not to teach with me. Okay? And I'm always in the woods. All on my page, scoping out videos to try to find an accusation.
This is a highway and hedge. This is like from a few months ago. But you know, you see he's around a lot of trees. He usually be by, look, you see, but he by a tennis court. You dig what I'm saying? Yo, these are some highways. And these are some highways that you see by the tennis court. You know, when I first met him, actually, he was like behind a front street. Like he was real ducked off, and that's usually where he goes and he preaches. But I've noticed, hey, he's been out. He's been out on the streets.
And I got a question. How is every street downtown Sacramento your post? Constantly talking about the elders and apostles. Got my name in your mouth. And I told you straight up, man, worry about you and your own ministry and stay out of mine. Okay? And we pretty much have the same scriptures on this guy because it's fitting. It's fitting. Okay, let's get Proverbs 6 and 19. It says, a false witness that speaketh lies, and he that soweth discord among brethren. All right, you're a false witness. And you have a nonstop spirit of sowing discord, man. Okay? But let you tell it. Okay? Everybody's a liar. Everybody is off but you. You are a coyote. Okay? A wolf. What's a wolf do? It preys. It preys on the innocent, preying amongst those who are new with misconstrued messages of misconduct. It's off. You see, you're taking it upon yourself to corrupt anyone, okay, any new fruit that's coming in here trying to learn. You want to get to them first. As the brothers have said, you flock to ex-GMS members, okay, who are still distraught about how they had to exit the camp. Everybody's not wrong, bro. Everybody's not wrong. At some point, you got to look in the mirror and admit how far you've fallen from being the head of a well-respected camp, all right, in GMS, that now you go out of your way to demonize every chance you can get, okay, and standing with whoever falls, okay, for your sob story, all right? They're going to stand with you. This is why the scriptures say, examine thyself daily. You don't see the discord that continues to follow you? Right? You obviously don't see it. Right? This brother has fallen. And I don't know if he can get up at this point. I don't know if you can get up this point because that pride demon on you. And I ain't never did nothing to you. I just wanted to learn. Right? That's it. This is Revelation 2 and 5. Remember, therefore, from whence thou art fallen, and repent, and do the first works. Why aren't you doing the first works, my man? Right? You need to apologize to a lot of people. All right? A sincere apology. It says, or else I will come unto thee quickly and remove thy candlestick out of his place, except thou repent. That's the option that you have, is to repent or not. You see? Because you've forgotten the first works and the first love. Because now your gospel is now predicated on false pretenses and hate of your brothers. That's a commandment, man, to love your brother. The Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai said, how can you love me and you haven't seen me, but you've seen your brother and you got hate in your heart? Right? Going out of your way to fellowship with fallouts and bug outs. And since I won't stand with you or teach with you, all right, you slander my name. You slander my name to all the brothers out here in Northern California. I've had more than 2-3 brothers, okay, come up to me and tell me things that you said out your mouth about me. Because you went down to LA and you heaped to anybody that doesn't follow GMS. You down there for a unity camp. All right, instead of teaching, you continue to run my name and talk shit about the brothers. You drive way down there to talk shit. At what point does a brother just move on? Right? Again, I had nothing but respect for this man. Nothing but respect until these things were revealed. And you showed me yourself. I'm not going off of he say. I drove down to Davis to meet you. You're not even there. And me being young in the faith at the time, you invited me again and you wasn't there. Like you playing games with me. So the Spirit revealed a long time ago what you're about. Games. Now look at this. This is about a 10-minute clip, which if you go on his page and listen, all right, he goes on for about, 10 minutes or so, speaking about the apostles and elders.
Hey, did you know Elder Ramlab actually reached out to me? Not too long after that? You don't know that. But see, that's how we know that there's a sect amongst you that are totally out of order. And you're projecting that onto myself and other Akim. You're out of order. If I'm out of order, how about you confront what Elder Tahar said? All right? For there are many rebellious people, full of meaningless talk and deception. Hey, man, that was very deceptive. And the thing, and how I know you talking about you, Azan Ahmath, you got a multitude of demons on you.
That's not edifying the sheep. And the testimonies are coming out. They're against you. And I didn't know that you had a drinking problem. Okay? Because I haven't seen it. But in different videos that are coming out, brothers are saying the same thing. So things are lining up and making sense. I'm like, why would this brother do me like that? Why would he do me like that? You know? This is Sirach 31:30. Drunkenness increaseth the rage of a fool till he offend. It diminishes strength and maketh wounds. That's right, maketh wounds. And from the sound of things, there are many relationships, okay, that you have scarred. And through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Shai, hey, I was healed quick. I knew to stay away from you. Okay? But we're doing these videos to warn the flock and to beware of this man. Because your character has been judged. And from what I'm hearing, it lines up, okay, with the interaction that you and I had. This man has a cantankerous reputation of being disorderly. You're out of order. And I ain't gonna make this long. You know, even though he continues to push contention and strife and offending brothers, beloved elders and apostles that have labored for the Lord, all right? Just like the brothers have been saying, watch out for this individual. Because where we live at, this ain't the biggest city. So if you see me, y'all will call, don't say shit to me. Don't even speak, man. We ain't got nothing to talk about. Okay? We ain't got nothing to talk about. The Lord said, run not with the man that moves like this, because he maketh wounds. We can end with this. This is 1 Peter 4:4, wherein they think it strange that ye run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you. And that's what you've done. You speak evil on the brothers, man. Here it is, brothers want to fellowship with me. But, oh, I heard Yahweh Call said this about you, man. So, you know, that's like gossip type stuff, man. You got to be in your 40s. Anyway, hey, the whole body, be warned. It's the brother Azan Ahmath. Shalom.